looking to put a drive together. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get this out to about the 38-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Here's a toss play right to Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Santos with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go win it.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. They go play action with Burrow. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
You look at this Bears defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Breaks through the contact. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bears first down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll run right here with Swift. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You talk about closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave him a pretty good pop too and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
15 yards on the play. That's another Bears first down.
Hurts. Thomas brings it in. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Swift. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Throwing is Hurts. Complete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Colston Loveland from 8 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
11. Stop.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass caught right side by Loveland. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. He'll look to throw. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Trimmer.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
What's always interesting about situations like this is that in both locker rooms, both staffs were preaching a quick start. One of them actually got it done.
That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on first and goal. From left side, taken in by Kmet. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. He'll drop to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Colston Loveland, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bears have broken the tie. Santos with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Bengals 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Now inside the 25. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
On first and 10, here's Brown. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
11.
Now it's Burrow. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Burrow will throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And this one nearly intercepted. Oh, that's a ball he thinks he should have had. Instead, maybe a chance for the offense to get 3 out of it after all. 4th down.
On 2, ready? 11. Here we go. 11, empty.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll begin by running the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't look too well.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Thomas goes in motion left. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking long for Thomas. And got his man complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Hey, 73.
At the 48-yard line.
The tight end in motion right. They'll run the toss to Swift. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36.
That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 14.
180.
Chicago.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Good. Set. 180.
They'll drop to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
Oh, touch it. 180, 180.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
Here's Hurts to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Colston Loveland, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there for Cincinnati. 48 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throw left side complete to Chase.
Gotta go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
You gotta keep scoring.
Here's Burrow. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
A gain of 3.
11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's caught at the 2. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Mitchell.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they're getting up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, tried to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
And the Bears.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Hurts going to keep it running right. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They run out of the gun with Swift. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
On is Santos for the Bears field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Here's 1st and 10.
11 MT. Here we go.
To throw, Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call, because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work. Give him the completion, no gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Burrow. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as they'll try to get it to a one-score game with a two-point conversion. And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a one-score game. So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. And that one falls incomplete. And they're left now with just 2 seconds here in the first half. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Gun.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all